new redstone physics, new blocks giving effects, weird passive mob, and much more. Hello there, Ray here, and Minecraft Live 2026 just finished. Let me run you through all the new stuff while using my 16 years of playing this game to tell you how it's going to affect the future. Minecraft just introduced a new underground biome, which is called Sulfur Caves, which contains two new block types, being sulfur, the yellow one, and cinnabar, the reddish brown ones. These blocks can be mined and collected and used to make polished as well as chiseled and brick variations, which look really cool, and you can see the spider in the chiseled as well as the cubed in the chiseled sulfur block. They also come in other variations like stairs and walls, so you can build really cool things out of them. And hopefully there's a way to farm up infinite amounts of sulfur as well as the cinnabar blocks. There's also pools in the biome. This is based off of in real life hot springs vents, which do produce sulfur as well as gas coming off of them. In game, this is done by a third new block called potent sulfur that is in the bottom of these pools. When there's water above it, it produces these gas particles and bubbles, which when the players interact with them, they will give them the nauseous effect in game, which will affect your vision. So it's a cool way to get the effect, but the effects don't do any damage to you. You can take these potent sulfur blocks and mine them and then add water to them anywhere in your world in order to get the same particle effects that come off of them, as well as bubbles and also the nausea effect. We also don't know if you can turn the sulfur blocks into the potent sulfur blocks, which would be kind of a cool way to get more of those. And we don't know if we can actually break down these sulfur blocks in order to make sulfur ingredients used for other things like fertilizer, cleaning dyes, and massive explosions. What do you think of the new blocks? They came out with a new mob in the game, which is called the Sulfur Cube. These can be found inside the Sulfur Caves as a mob that spawns inside of them. They are passive mobs, so they will not attack you. This new mob has a special ability. If you're holding a block that it likes, it will move towards you, and then it will pick up the block, or if you right click on it, it will absorb it. And then once it absorbs the block, it will take on the properties of that block. This will make it no longer like a mob that has AI, so it won't pathfind around, but instead will turn more to like an armor stand, which will be just an entity that can be interacted by players. So once it's frozen, you can like punch it, and if you punch it in different areas on the block, it'll send it different directions. This allows for a wide variety of mini games to come out of these, and different blocks inside of them will produce different properties, allowing them to either move slow or fly high or slide. So something like ice will make it slide really far. Something that's like wool will make it float more up in the air, have more air time. Or something that's a hard, heavy metal that will make it not move very far. But it does take skill to aim the block properly. By clicking on different sides of the block, you can change the angle in which it flies away from you. So a wide variety of games could be made out of these, and even redstone contraptions, although maybe not directly inside of like working redstone such as inside of farms, allowing for more of a sandbox ability inside of survival Minecraft. Now you can get the block back out of the cube by using shears on it, but it will be interesting to see if they come out with a block that lets a sulfur cube ignore gravity. That way you could play a game that is three-dimensional, as the cube just sits in midair and you can bounce it around. This would be a great game to combine with the Happy Gas. What game ideas do you have? With the Sulfur Cube entity looking to be about the size, the same as a single block, being a meter on all three sides. That way it could go through a one block hole. What do you think of the Sulfur Cube? Now you can get more of these cubes just by attacking a normal one, and then when it gives you some XP, it's also split into two smaller cubes, and those will eventually grow up into adults. So you can keep multiplying this to get infinite amount of cubes that you want in your world. But it'll be interesting to see if you kill the small ones, if they drop some item, because when it comes to the normal slime in the game, the tiny ones are the ones that drop the slime ball. So it should be fun designing an automatic sulfur cube farm that can just keep splitting them and reproducing them and letting them grow up so you can get infinite amounts of them easily. So make sure you're still subscribed so you don't miss when I do that. Now, even though the mobs are passive, they're probably going to spawn with the hostile mob cap, seeing if they spawn in a dark area. So you could also make a farm where just using their natural terrain in order to spawn them. And the official name of this upcoming update is going to be called Chaos Cubed, which is really fitting. Minecraft introduced a upcoming in real life theme park that is going to be all about Minecraft called Minecraft World. The theme park is going to include rides as well as interactive events, special restaurants, all Minecraft theme, as well as merchandise, similar to what you would expect from other theme park related places like roller coasters, and they put over $66 million into it. This is going to be built at London, United Kingdom, and it's coming in 2027. Would you go to this theme park if you live nearby? Then Minecraft announced something that we've heard about and seen leaks about for a long time. We've known it as Spice Wood, but this is actually the next game that Minecraft's been working on for quite a while. And this is Minecraft Dungeons number 2, coming in 2026 this year. This will introduce new areas to check out, as well as new challenges to take on within the game. And it's coming out this fall, and you can put it on your wish list. Would you actually play this Minecraft Dungeons, and have you played the previous one? And remember the Minecraft Experience in Real Life event that's been going around to different cities in the world? Well, they came out with a new version of that, which is a nighttime one that's gonna be outdoors called Moonlight Trial. The goal of this one is to collect materials to work on making an ancient beacon. The first city that this one will be in is in Argentina, then it will move around the world just like the other Minecraft experiences. Would you check out this Minecraft experience if it came to your city? Minecraft introduced a new thing for Bedrock Edition, which are called parties. You can put together a bunch of people and you can easily then use that group of people to hop into different servers and mini games without having to re-invite all the people again. This is something that was leaked about a year ago, but now we finally figured out what it's going to, as it is a Bedrock Edition feature. Minecraft also announced the full release date of the Tiny Takeover, which is the second drop of 2026, also known as version 26.1 for Java and 26.10 for Bedrock Edition. That's going to be released this Tuesday, March 24th. But before you actually update, make sure to take a look at my video where I cover all the things you should do before updating, because some things are removed forever and introduces new rares and discontinues. Let me know if you'll be updating to the Tiny Takeover or if you'll be waiting a while before you update. So even though the amount of new features that came out in this version are not a ton, what you could do with the Sulfur Cube alone is a wide variety of things, which makes the update bigger than what it seems. How good do you think this Minecraft Live is, and how good do you think the next update is going to be compared to other ones? Let me know that down in the comments, and don't forget to visit my future live streams to get the new outfits. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!